Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So this has been going pretty much viral over the past few days. Gucci Mane's wife, Keyshia was doing, I guess, an interview, and a part of the snippet of that interview was her describing how she does everything for Gucci Mane. How he doesn't have to do anything but get up, take a shower, and go take care of his music or whatever it is that he's trying to do. And while the women in the comment section are trying to act like that's something that they would do and they're not really calling her a pick-me about it, I find that to be so much cap. But we're going to get into it. I want you to listen to the snippet of Keyshia speaking about her relationship with Gucci Mane.
Only thing Gucci got to do is shower. He don't got to do nothing else. I do everything for that man, but not because I have to do it. I want to. I enjoy taking care of him. I enjoy him just being happy and going to the studio and doing music. I don't want him to worry about the bills, worry about what he got to eat, worry about nothing. That man, all he got to do is bathe child and go do his shows and go to the studio. That is it. The wife takes care of everything else, and I love doing it. And if I don't do it, I would be miserable.
Why do you think you'd be miserable?
Because I want to take care of my man. I don't want nobody else to do it. I want you to pay so-and-so to do this. A chef, I cook for him. I buy his clothes. I do everything. And I want to keep the money at home.
Baby!
I want to keep the money in the bank.
Yes.
I invest. I do great investments. So it's like, the thing is, when you have a man, you want that man to need you, not want you. And Gucci needs me. He can't function without me. And that's what you want in a relationship.
And so the women in the comments are like, oh, this is normal if he provides and protects, and women will provide for a man who provides. Y'all are such cap. Y'all are such cap in these comment sections and on this internet, lying about all of this. The difference between you Tricks and Keyshia is that she was with him. Listen, she was with him before. He ended up going to jail. Now, he was Gucci Mane before he went to jail, which is why he was even able to give her basically his last $2 million that he had, apparently out of whomever he was messing with in terms of women. I don't know the history of him and her relationship. I only know the small snippets that come across on the internet just because it has never been interesting to me, that kind of thing. But for the purposes of this video and the purposes of discussing what we do know about their relationship as it stands today, one of the big motivating factors, I think, of him even marrying her was the fact that when he gave her, first of all, he trusted her enough out of all of the people that he knew or whoever his family might have been or whatever the case may have been. He trusted her with the last of his money. Okay. He's going in, he's got to sit down, and he's not going to be able to maneuver, make music, whatever the case may be. And this money has got to last. It can't be squandered. He gives it to her. Not only does she not squander it, she increases it. So when he comes out of jail, he goes from having $2 million to $6 million. Okay. So I believe her when she say, I make smart investments. I believe her. She's got that kind of mind, obviously. And so in a recent, not a recent, but in an interview that I had seen years ago, Gucci said that's what solidified it for him. He was like, when I came out and realized that not only did she not squander it, spend it, blow through it, use it, she made it better. He was like, I had to marry her because what? You know what I mean? She was proving value to a man that apparently saw value in her to begin with. And so they've been married. And she describes doing everything in terms of handling the household, handling domestic duties, handling business duties, things of that nature. And she said something very key. She said, I don't want to, he don't want me, he need me. And I believe that too. I believe that. Because once you get a man accustomed to that, he know he ain't really gonna find that nowhere else. And when you do a good job of handling a lot of that load, he do come to a point where he do need you. Because to suddenly have to handle the load himself, not fun and not easy, right? Not easy. That's the purpose of the helpmeet. The helpmeet is because it would never be easy for him to do it on his own, right? We're not meant to do everything on our own. So the purpose of the helpmeet is to help you do it, and they take on a percentage of the responsibilities for things, right? Whatever percentage that makes your marriage work, however y'all divide responsibilities, and that actually works for y'all, for the both of y'all, and you are able to, progress positively in your marriage and in other goals that you're trying to set. Wonderful. And she's saying, I do this because I want to do it. I want to do it. I like doing it. I like taking care of him. I like being in a position where I know I'm valuable to him. And it's not just because I'm pretty. It's not just because I keep my body nice. It's not just because I look a certain way. I'm valuable to him because aside from all of that, the way I operate is valuable to him. Another chick that might look better than me can't add that value. She can't do it. The only thing she would have is she look better than me, her body better than mine, and was she some new cat? Other than that, it's a wash. It's a wash. I add way too much value to my husband, and he know it and I know it. That he would be hard pressed to come up with another woman that can do what I do to the level that I do it. Y'all chicks ain't doing that. Y'all chicks is not doing that. And I actually seen one comment that said, this is not even about money. And a lady said, my husband don't make an eighth of what Gucci Mane make. And I do this for him. I make sure he don't have to worry about nothing. And this is the other part that I want people to understand as well. And I don't know if Miss Kayor qualified for the Lioness title or not. However, what I will say is, for lionesses, the money don't even matter. This isn't even about you got to have a certain dollar amount for a lioness to behave this way. If a woman is a lioness, if you married correctly as a man and you got a lioness, you don't have to be Gucci Mane. You don't have to make millions of dollars. You don't have to provide this lifestyle of the 1% and all of this type of thing. All you got to be is the man that woman down for. That's all you got to be. And if a lioness down for you, you're going to get this treatment. You're going to get that. We're going to try to take the load off for you. as much as possible. We're going to try to take different responsibilities on, help you out, learn what it takes to really help you move around and make things easier for you to do. And then boom. Have nothing to do with you being a millionaire. They just happen to be wealthy. They just happen to be wealthy. Apparently, she's trustworthy because it's not a lot of chicks. Whatever you want to say about was she just there because he Gucci Mane and this, that, and the third of the whatever you want to say, it ain't a lot of chicks you gonna find that you gonna tell them to hold $2 million and come back to the 2 million, let alone not doubling it. You not gonna come back to that money at all. If you're a dude, you would be hard pressed to hand your money to your boy and expect that money not gonna be mishandled. It's just not a lot of people, period, that can truly be trusted with it. So you would have to have trust in whoever you left that money to, and then give them the power to work with it on their own, because you can't do much because you sitting down. So you just gotta hope and pray that they follow your suggestions or follow your instructions or whatever it is, because you can't control what they do. You can't watch them. Somebody watching you. So you just gotta hope that when you come out, they didn't completely mishandle and blow through everything, because you need that money to rebuild your life. That's what got her married. Not how cute he thought she was and how sexy he thought she was and all of this type of thing. What got her married was demonstrating that level of trustworthiness. It wasn't so much the fact that she doubled the money, but that he trusted her with it and she didn't betray the trust. Well, I had to do such and such, I had to help my mama, and all of this other stuff. Give her 2 million, he come back to 500,000 or less than that. What happened to the money? And then she can't give a reasonable account to what happened to the money. Yet she done got a car, she done did this, she done did that, not following the plan, doing whatever, because you can't stop her. Or just running off with it. And you can't say nothing because you gave it to her. So it ain't even like she stole it. You see what I'm saying? Technically. That's what got her married. And then she continued to demonstrate her value as time went on. What I'm tripping on is the chicks in the comment trying to act like that's how they move on a regular basis. That's a lie. No, y'all don't. Can't trust y'all with light bill money. Y'all lie about light bill money. Can't nobody trust y'all. You call and say you need a couple $100 to pay the light bill, and that don't even be the bill. Or the bill already paid. You just want the little couple of $100 to do something else. Girl, y'all gonna get off Beyonce's internet line. Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.